Welcome back to Wheel Reverend, where we bring you the latest reviews, comparisons, and updates from the world of motorcycles and scooters. Today, we're talking about one of India's most trusted commuter motorcycles, and Bajaj has given it a smart update for 2025. We're diving deep into the brand new Bajaj Platina 110 ABS, the only bike in its segment that offers anti-lock braking as standard. Let's find out what makes this updated Platina stand out in the sea of commuter bikes and whether it deserves a place in your garage. The Bajaj Platina 110 has been a favorite for years, primarily because of its sheer practicality, excellent fuel efficiency, and the promise of a comfortable ride for daily commuting. Now, Bajaj has gone a step further to make the 2025 Platina 110 safer, more refined, and slightly more premium, all without compromising on the bike's value for money proposition. Let's start with what really catches attention first: the features and technology updates on the new Platina 110. The headline feature here, no doubt, is the introduction of single-channel ABS-A, and that makes it the only motorcycle in its 110cc commuter segment to come with the safety feature. For a lot of riders, especially in Indian traffic conditions, ABS is not just a technical buzzword, it's a genuine lifesaver. Whether you're dealing with unpredictable traffic, sudden obstacles, or wet road patches during the monsoon, that front ABS will make sure your braking is controlled, stable, and confident. Now combine that safety net with what Bajaj calls the ComfortTech technology. Bajaj has tuned the suspension with longer travel at both ends, offering better shock absorption, especially over broken city roads, potholes, or even light off-road stretches that many Indian commuters face daily. Add to that the quilted, soft foam seat with premium stitching, and you have one of the most comfortable seating experiences in this category. Bajaj hasn't stopped there. They've also thrown in wider rubber foot pads and a slightly more upright handlebar position to reduce fatigue over longer commutes. Moving on to performance, the Bajaj Platina 110 ABS retains its tried-and-tested 115.45cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled DTS-i engine. This engine produces around 8.6 bhp at 7,000 revolutions per minute and 9.81 Newton-meters of torque at 5,000 revolutions per minute. While these numbers might not excite the thrill-seeker in you, remember that the Platina isn't built to win drag races. It's built to win the hearts of the daily commuter who wants reliability, easy handling, and outstanding mileage. Speaking of mileage, that's another department where the Platina shines. On road, real-world fuel efficiency is expected to be around 70 to 75 kmpl, depending on riding conditions and style. For those doing long daily hauls or riders looking to minimize their petrol expenses, this figure alone makes the Platina 110 a strong contender in the commuter market. The gearbox is a 5-speed unit, which gives the Platina an edge over many competitors that still come with only 4 gears in this segment. That 5th gear makes highway stretches or longer suburban commutes feel less strained for the engine while maintaining fuel efficiency. As for the ride quality itself, Bajaj has struck a great balance. Thanks to the long wheelbase and soft suspension setup, the Platina 110 ABS feels planted even on imperfect surfaces. The front telescopic forks and rear nitrox shock absorbers work together to ensure that small bumps and potholes don't disrupt the flow of your ride. Braking duties are handled by a 240mm front disc with ABS and a 110mm rear drum, providing sufficient stopping power for city commuting speeds. Let's talk about the design now. Bajaj hasn't done a radical overhaul of the Platina's aesthetics, but that's a good thing. It still retains its understated yet elegant commuter bike look. What's new are the refreshed graphics, more premium-looking decals, and a glossy paint finish that makes the bike look fresh for 2025. The fuel tank gets updated Platina branding, and the blacked-out engine casing and alloy wheels add a slightly sportier character without overdoing it. The headlamp unit continues with an LED DRL strip, adding a modern touch while ensuring visibility during daytime rides. Bajaj offers the Platina 110 ABS in multiple color options, including ebony black with blue decals and ebony black with burgundy accents. These subtle colorways appeal to both younger riders and the more mature crowd who want something practical yet slightly stylish. In terms of ergonomics, everything is designed with the commuter in mind. The switchgear quality has seen minor improvements, and you now get a semi-digital instrument cluster with an analog speedometer paired with a digital readout that provides essential data like trip meters and fuel gauge. Now, let's address the big question: what about the price? Bajaj has priced the 2025 Platina 110 ABS at approximately a superscript 179,000x showroom. Yes, this is slightly more than its non-ABS rivals, but when you factor in the unique addition of ABS, better comfort features, and overall practicality, it's clear that Bajaj has struck a compelling balance between cost and safety. As far as competition goes, the Platina 110 ABS finds itself battling models like the Hero Splendor Plus Tech, Honda CD110 Dream, and TVS Radeon. However, none of these rivals currently offer ABS in the 110cc category, making the Platina stand out purely on the grounds of enhanced braking safety alone. Who is this bike for? If you're someone who rides mostly in the city, prioritizes fuel economy, appreciates long-term reliability, and now, values safer braking without paying an arm and a leg for it, the Platina 110 ABS makes an excellent case for itself. It's not for those seeking thrills or aggressive styling, but for practical, no-nonsense commuters. This bike continues to hit all the right notes. So, summing it all up: practical, comfortable, fuel-efficient, uniquely safe for its class with ABS, and priced competitively. The 2025 Bajaj Platina 110 ABS is not just an update, it's a thoughtful evolution of what was already one of India's favorite commuter bikes. That's it for today's review on Wheel Reverend. If you like this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth two-wheeler reviews, and let us know in the comments, say would you choose the Platina 110 ABS over its rivals. Until next time, ride safe, and keep revving.